From the Virgil, a production of the A&A Media Group and Consider It Done Productions. Award-winning, aging, and awesome. Here are your hosts, Kai Sisson and Erin Breen.
Hello, welcome to our live studio audience. Welcome to the Virgil for you at home, and welcome to Aging and Awesome. This is a month to recover from holidays and plan for the year ahead, right, Breen?
Absolutely is. And you know what? We've got some great stories on doing just that tonight.
Coming up, we'll hear from the Nevada Rural County's Retired Senior Volunteer Program, an amazing effort by our community to ensure seniors living in rural communities have the transportation and other vital services they need. How you can get involved. Also, our friends at Senior Care Plus are here to explain how accessing your health records has never been easier. And of course, we'll take a spin in my cab.
But first, we're going to meet a man who is sharing his memories as a Reno firefighter with firefighters all across the West to create a bond to the generations.
His name is Joe Granata, and after serving in the fire department for 28 years, he took on a hobby keeping those memories alive. As you're about to see, it keeps him busy and it keeps his fellow firefighters connected.
Fighting fires has always been a big job in Reno. A lot of generations have been through a lot of harrowing experiences here.
And we went around the back door and kicked in the back door and put the fire out. As we walked through the building, there's probably about 20 55-gallon barrels of typewriter fluid. Cleaner fluid. Well, if that had gone up, I mean, it could have been an explosion and killed us.
And Captain Joe Granata, or Cappy Joe as most people call him, was there for a lot of them. Now he researches, remembers, and writes about those fires and the men and women who battled them.
You got a working fire in the East District of Tom's River? If you get water on this stuff, it'll blow up. Joe says, well, how big is it going to be? He said, oh, it'll take out about 4 city blocks.
He retired after 28 years in service, and that's when his work making sure no one ever forgets those historic tales began.
If I remember correctly, this is the Lions building, and this is Joe Duhart right here, little guy.
You see, they're a part of his monthly newsletter. Cappy Joe became a firefighter in 1958, and the life of a firefighter was different back then. A lot of grass fires, some structure fires, but not a lot of big high-rises to worry about.
I was lucky to get in the fire department when I did because it was just a great job. You couldn't wait to get to work the next day.
The work itself, you really enjoyed the actual work itself.
Well, again, camaraderie. It was so fun.
He saw everything change, from the people to the living situation to the training.
And raise ladders and tie knots and raise the equipment and stuff like that.
To practice, right?
Well,
Like just to practice?
and lay lines. You'd lay lines. You'd take the fire engine and lay lines, and then you'd load them back up again, and then do it again. That was our training. These kids now go to school every day for hours. I mean, these kids now they're well educated.
And as he retired, he saw the need for a newsletter to help keep the crews, past and future, in touch. He began by posting announcements, accomplishments, and anecdotes.
So I'd type up the letters. I'd take them down to the union office. I'd print out 80 of them, 80 copies, probably about 2 pages apiece. I'd bring them home, stuff them in envelopes, put the stamps on them, address them, take them down to the post office and mail them.
Eventually, he moved to a computer, and his distribution soared.
I now send over 350 newsletters a month.
It's become read far and wide.
But I have retirees now, not just Reno Fire Department, but also Sparks, Truckee Meadows, retired firefighters from California, Clark County, Los Angeles County, Alameda, just all over California. I've got quite a few guys that come to mind.
They're retired from Reno.
No, they're retired from California. They heard about my newsletter, and people would tell them about it, and they'd email me, and I'd say, yeah, come on, we don't care. Well, any retired firefighter is welcome.
These monthly missives honor those who have passed, remind everyone of upcoming events like monthly luncheons, and recount the memories of firefighting back in the day, the tough parts and the amusing ones.
Remember that the fire on Sierra Street, or the story of the times so-and-so was running down the street trying to catch the rig and that he had missed, and all the guys were laughing because the operator was going just fast enough that he couldn't catch up. Well, the operator did that on purpose.
These days, his newsletter goes out with the click of a mouse. At one a month since March of 1988, Cappy Joe has put out an estimated 420 newsletters so far. And he says he still has volumes of stories to tell.
Cappy Joe took on writing that newsletter as he was retiring, and it's a hobby that keeps him involved, keeps him active, and keeps him connected.
Which just goes to show you that you never know where a valuable hobby can come from.
Thank you so much, Breen. Great story. Now, don't you go nowhere. Coming up, we share how the Nevada Rural County's Retired Senior Volunteer Program is providing not only a free service for seniors, but giving an opportunity for others to take part. Breen sits down with them, and it can also be difficult to get your health records when you need them and keep all of your providers in the know about your health. How Senior Care Plus and Renown Health have made that easier for you. And we'll see who's up for traveling trivia in my cab. But first, we'll reconvene with Erin Breen, who shares about her guardian angel after this short break.
Thinking about moving or downsizing? You should meet my good friend Marsha Rambo with Realty One Group Eminence. With over 35 years experience and specializing in helping older people. If you're looking for a home that better fits your lifestyle, Marsha is the right person for you.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Marcia Rambo, and I'm a realtor. I'll help you find the right home at any stage of your life. Whether you're considering selling your home or making a purchase, give me a call at 775-395-9133. Together, we'll make a plan that will best work for you.
Call Marsha today and tell her I sent you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tammy from the TMJ and Sleep Therapy Center of Reno. There are so many issues you might be experiencing, from jaw pain and headaches to snoring, sleepiness, and difficulty concentrating. We are the only TMJ specialists in Northern Nevada providing comprehensive TMJ and sleep apnea treatment. We're proud to offer same-day imaging to get you on a path toward relief from your symptoms. Our non-surgical TMJ treatments will help you breathe, sleep, heal, and most importantly, live better. Call to make your appointment today.
Erin Breen here. If you have Medicare, you already know that good health care starts with choosing the right Medicare plan. That's why I'm here at the MediCare store, where they offer free, unbiased, personal Medicare advice. So come by or visit themedicarestore.com.
Hablamos español.
Hello there. You know, when I was a kid, I swore I had a guardian angel who helped me find things. I would look and look and look for something, turn away, and then when I looked back, there it was, exactly where I thought it should be, right in front of me. Okay, maybe I just always had really bad eyes. But I always believed that my guardian angel was playing tricks on me, taking things and hiding them on me and then returning them when I wasn't looking. To this day, if I find something that I've been searching all over for and it's exactly where I thought it should be in the first place, I say thank you. Out loud, so the guardian angel will hear me. Well, over time, I've learned that guardian angels can come in a whole lot of shapes and forms. They can be that stranger who lets you know you just dropped your wallet, or that neighbor who just happens to show up and offer to help you when they see you raking 20 bags of leaves this year. They can be a stranger who appears and just holds your baby while you tend to, let's say, two other young children arguing so much they spilled their drinks all over the airplane. Yes, that has happened to me. They look out for you sometimes to make sure that there is a close parking spot when you really need one. Or maybe they slow you down a bit to miss a ferry. I used to live in Seattle. I've missed a few ferries. Maybe there was a reason I wasn't supposed to be on that ferry. Or maybe when they run out of the free samples that they're handing out, say at Costco, it's my guardian angel telling me, you really didn't need those free cookies. Now, I hate to use up my goodwill with my guardian angel too early in life. I've never really taxed her with big things like saving my life, well, that I know of anyway. Some may just call it all a coincidence. meeting the right people at the right time, just when you need them, stumbling on to the answer to a puzzling situation, or maybe even missing a ride. But I believe it's the guardian angels. And if you actually know me, you probably know I really need one. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Erin Breen.
Reconvene with Erin Breen is presented by the MEDICARE Store. The MEDICARE Store is local and gives free, unbiased, personal Medicare advice. Visit the MEDICARE Store today.
Life is story. Pages of amazing adventure and narrow escapes. Bold steps taken, races run, chapters on love and hard lessons and new beginnings. Your life, your legacy, our privilege to serve. Morningstar Senior Living.
Do you or a loved one live in a nursing home? Do you know that you have rights? All residents have rights guaranteed by the Federal Nursing Home Reform Law. They include the right to be treated with dignity and respect, to privacy, and to develop a comprehensive plan of care with the staff. Other rights include the right to be fully informed about care and treatment options and to file grievances. There are protections in case of involuntary discharge or transfer. Know your rights. For more information about residents' rights or questions or concerns, contact your Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. They are advocates that promote and protect the rights of residents in licensed long-term care facilities. Visit www.theconsumervoice.org for more information. That's www.theconsumervoice.org. Theconsumervoice.org.
Have we forgotten how difficult it is for older Nevadans to get to life-saving medical appointments? Have we forgotten how important connecting with others is? But what if you had neither? What would you do? The Nevada Rural Counties Retired Senior Volunteer Program provides zero-cost transportation and companionship for older Nevadans in rural counties. Make a difference in the life of a senior in your community. Become a driver and friend for RSVP.
I thought there was nothing people could do about scams until I found Better Business Bureau's Scam Tracker website. There, I learned about scams in my area.
I lost a lot of money.
And I shared my story, too. I was offered an online work-from-home job. I spent all this money on course training materials, but there was no job. So be careful.
Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. Better Business Bureau. Start with trust.
Aging and Awesome is proudly presented by Reno Regenerative Medicine. Do you experience joint stiffness, tingling, burning, numbness, back or neck pain? Have you been told drugs and surgery are your only options? Reno Regenerative Medicine empowers patients to heal naturally, avoid unnecessary drugs and surgeries, and get to the root cause of your pain. Reno Regenerative Medicine, located in South Reno and in Sparks, is ready to evaluate and help alleviate your pain so you can get back to doing what you love. Call family-owned Reno Regenerative Medicine at 775-218-9236.
Erin Breen here. If you have Medicare, you already know that good health care starts with choosing the right Medicare plan. That's why I'm here at the MEDICARE Store, where they offer free, unbiased, personal Medicare advice. So come by or visit themedicarestore.com.
Hablamos español.
Eden Home Health is Northern Nevada's highest-rated home health for quality of patient care. You have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care, Eden Home Health. And Eden Hospice. The personalized care team at Eden Hospice is dedicated to focusing on your loved one's quality of life during a difficult time. Eden Hospice's mission is to ensure dignity for every patient. Find out how Eden Hospice can help your family by calling 841-6123.
Aging and Awesome. You know, the Nevada Rural Counties Retired and Senior Volunteers Program, or the RSVP as they call it, provides well-trained volunteers that assist seniors and others in need with life-saving services for those of us living in rural communities. But no matter where you live, there's an important opportunity for you to get involved in all of this. Joining today now are Molly Walt, And Sandy Severance, they are from the RSVP program. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Okay, tell me a little bit about how this program works. Kind of give me the big picture on it.
So Nevada Rural Counties, RSVP, has 10 different programs that help seniors and adults with disabilities live independently longer. The most popular program we have is transportation, and that's what we're here to talk to you about today, because we are in need of transporters.
And it's really important out in the rural areas,
Yes.
probably even more so than in the city, because you can't just go out and grab a bus.
Right, and many of our clients are in need of specialty medical appointments, which are driving from Winnemucca to Reno, Winnemucca to Elko, Ely to Salt Lake City, Pahrump to Las Vegas.
In many rural counties, RSVP is the only resource for folks to get to the specialty appointments that Molly mentioned. And so we're always searching, not only for clients and folks that we want to help, but for wonderful volunteers.
So you're looking for people on both ends of this, right? People to actually, if they need a ride, but also people who can provide rides, right?
Correct. And then in our communities, in all of the rural county communities, Carson City, Douglas, all of the counties, we have vehicles. So we have our own vehicle, which are the vans that are wheelchair accessible. But then we also have volunteers that will provide transportation using their own personal vehicle.
And what's it cost?
They say that some things, that there's nothing in life that's free. However, our transportation program is absolutely free.
Kind of like that.
It's in all 15 rural counties.
Carson is our main office. We have field offices in Mineral, Nye, White Pine, Elko, Humboldt, and Lyon counties.
They provide more than just a ride.
Right, they provide what we ask all of our programs and all of our volunteers is to provide companionship. For an example, in Humboldt County, we have a client who calls and says, you know, I don't need a ride today, but if there's room in the van, I would like to go to Reno. Because when they go to Reno, then they have lunch and they have that companionship within the van when they're driving and they're talking and they're socializing, which is extremely important. And so clients will do that even if they'll just go for a ride.
And for
that day.
those that are doing the driving, it's a lot of interaction too.
Right, and that's with what RSVP, Retired Seniors Volunteer Program, which is national, and it is to encourage those who are retired to stay active.
And how do you become a driver?
You can visit our website, www.nevadarulrsvp.org, or call 775-687-4680. That's our Carson City office. However, in any rural county that they're in, we'll be able to get them set up to where they need.
Thank you very, very much.
Well, thank you for having us.
Molly Walt and Sandy Severance, thank you very much from RSVP.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Closed captioning for Aging and Awesome is brought to you by...
At Reno Eye Institute, you'll get the attention you deserve from a doctor who cares.
Well, my eyesight was declining fairly rapidly, so I was recommended to see Dr. Freeman. The surgery was an excellent success, and he was great to work with. I enjoyed it, and he was very professional at all times. I would strongly recommend Dr. Freeman and his staff.
At Reno Eye Institute, our focus is you.
Now accepting new patients. Call Reno Eye Institute today at 451-7268.
Hi there, welcome back to award-winning Aging and Awesome. It can be such a headache getting a hold of your medical records and ensuring all of your doctors are on the same page in regards to your health. But it has never been more efficient than with an online portal known as MyChart. Joining us now is Jess Nader, a MyChart expert with Renown Health and Senior Care Plus. Jess, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a new way that Senior Care Plus members can get a hold of their records that they need.
Yeah, it's called MyChart. And in 2022, we've made it so that way Senior Care Plus members can now access their insurance benefit information from their MyChart account. So they can view their insurance information and their MyChart details in the same place.
So before we get into the insurance part of it, let's talk about the medical record part of it. How does that work?
It's great. It's a really amazing tool. I suspect that some of your viewers are probably familiar with it already. Especially if they have a renowned primary care provider, it gives you access to your care 24/7. You can talk to your doctor through a scheduled video visit. You can send them a message through MyChart. You can look at your prescriptions and request refills. You can also view your lab test results. So it's a really great tool, and we're excited to be able to add viewing your insurance benefits to that list of great features.
Right, now I know I've used MyChart before. and it is very easy to access. For me, what are some of the challenges that people at home who might not be super tech savvy, what are the things do they need to consider?
Navigation, but the really great thing is that with our new system, you can go up to the menu in the left-hand corner and you can pretty much search anything that you're looking for and find what you need.
So that's very nice, very easy for people. Now tell me a little bit about the insurance side of MyChart.
Absolutely. So with our new Senior Care Plus insurance enhancement, members can now view their insurance ID card. They can print it out. They can look at their coverage details before electing to have a procedure. They can pay their premiums, and they can even look at their claim and referral information.
I love how you guys have combined the two, medical records and the insurance aspect of MyChart. So how can Senior Care Plus members, maybe even potential members who are considering this, how do they access it?
If they already have a MyChart account, it's really easy. They're just going to log in, go up to that menu bar, and scroll down to the insurance section we've added. If they don't have a MyChart account yet, it's also a pretty simple process. They can visit the Senior Care Plus website or Renown Health's website to create an account, and it just takes a couple of minutes.
Well, thank you so much, Jess. I love to hear how Senior Care Plus is staying ahead of the curve, adding that insurance element to MyChart for members to get hold of what they need quickly and efficiently. So thank you so much for what you're doing for our community.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Jess with Senior Care Plus.
If you're 64 or 65 and newly eligible for Medicare, you only have a few months to enroll, or you may incur a late enrollment penalty. By understanding Medicare now, you'll have time to get a full picture of the choices that are right for you. Join experts from Senior Care Plus for a free ABCs of Medicare seminar to learn about Medicare and the options available to you. Sign up at seniorcareplus.com or call 775-982-3158 today.
Eden Home Health is Northern Nevada's highest rated home health for quality of patient care. You have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care, Eden Home Health. And Eden Hospice. The personalized care team at Eden Hospice is dedicated to focusing on your loved one's quality of life during a difficult time. Eden Hospice's mission is to ensure dignity for every patient. Find out how Eden Hospice can help your family by calling 841-6123. Living at Lakeside Manor, an independent senior living community in the heart of Reno, means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at $15.80 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today. NV Legal Docs LLC, they are the Trust Masters, is a proud sponsor of Aging and Awesome, providing affordable wills, trusts, and estate planning document services. They are much different than your typical expensive law firm, offering flat fee pricing customized for each family. Having a trust is so important, and the NV Legal Docs team will explain at their no-cost, no-pressure seminar. Book your spot today and give them a call at 775-683-3100. Living trusts. Don't leave Earth without one.
Arbor's Memory Care is proud to have served seniors in Reno Sparks with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia for over 20 years. At Arbor's, it's families supporting families. We offer a unique partnership between our family of compassionate caregivers and your family to care for your loved one. When you choose Arbor's, you are partnering with a team of highly trained, compassionate professionals to provide the best care and quality of life possible. Our services are offered at one worry-free, all-inclusive fixed price. Let us welcome your loved one and family into the Arbor's family.
Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. Hey, you sing in the car sometimes? So do I. We got a brand new contestant in the back today. Hi there, who is it?
Betty Patterson.
Betty, thank you so much for coming aboard. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Look at that big smile. Are you excited?
Sure.
Were you a little nervous to get in?
No, not really.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that you're willing and able because we have a lot of fun in here. You know that? You've seen the show, right?
Yes.
Good, good. I'm glad you've seen. So do you know the rules?
No.
That's okay, I'll tell you. Get 3 out of 4 questions right today, Betty, and you are a fantastic winner of a great prize. I got chocolate for you.
I love chocolate.
Oh, yay. What kind of chocolate do you like?
All of it.
I just might give it to you anyways. No. Bad. No. Gotta win, get 2 out of 3 right. Let's start right now. Here we go. Question number 1. Betty, what was President Richard M. Nixon's middle name? Is it A, Martin, B, Michael, C, Miguel, or D, Milhouse?
Milhouse.
Oh, that was pretty quick. Milhouse is correct. Was that an easy one?
I'm glad I knew it.
Richard Nixon. Yes, Millhouse. That's what the M stands for. Good, you got the first one right. We're on a roll here. 1 for 1. Let's see. Question number 2. You ready?
Ready.
Question number 2. Which Charles Dickens novel opens with the line, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times"? Is it A, A Tale of Two Cities, B, Great Expectations, C, Barnaby Rudge, or D, Hard Times?
A Tale of Two Cities.
Oh, A Tale of Two Cities! Betty, that's correct.
It's been 100 years since I read that one.
100? No, you're not 100. Betty, can I ask?
What?
You look amazing. How old are you?
86.
No way. 65.
Almost 87.
Oh, well, happy pre-birthday. Good, you're 2 for 2. Here we go, question number 3. In the United States, which mainland state extends furthest south? A, Texas, B, Florida, C, Louisiana, or D, Alabama?
I would think it's Florida.
Florida, last and final?
Yes.
Florida, Betty, is correct!
Really? Were you trying to make me change my answer?
I was trying to stump her. I was trying to trip you up. It didn't work. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are the winner today, and I love that you won. I also love you and your spirit, and you coming aboard and being brave. You had 15 seconds to tell the world anything. What would it be?
Just behave yourself.
Behave yourselves.
Yeah, what? Peace.
Peace. Oh, yes. Great advice. Thank you so much. Mwah. Enjoy you. You're the best. We enjoyed this time. Thank you very much, Betty.
Thank you.
Kai's Cab is presented by Senior Care Plus, the only Nevada-based not-for-profit Medicare Advantage plan serving Washoe County and Carson City. Senior Care Plus, for the healthiest reasons.
Coming up next week on Aging and Awesome, we're going to celebrate affairs of the heart with a love story for the ages. That's next Saturday at 7 p.m. only on CBS in Northern Nevada.
That's about all the time we have tonight, but we do want to invite you to be a part of Aging and Awesome.
That is right. We want your ideas and your challenges, whether in highlighting a problem or in showing how you've solved one.
You can reach us through our website, agingandawesome.com, or email at agingandawesome@gmail.com, or even give us a call to leave a voicemail.
And as always, it is so important that we thank our community stakeholders who make all of this possible. They are worthy of your patronage as they are advocating for the well-being of older Nevadans in so many unique ways. A big thank you to Trustmasters,
The Medicare Store,
the Better Business Bureau,
Eden Hospice and Eden Home Health,
Nevada Rural County's Retired Senior Volunteer Program,
Morningstar Senior Living of Sparks,
Reno Regenerative Medicine,
Lakeside Manor,
Marcia Rambeau with Realty One Group Eminence,
Nevada Aging and Disability Services Division,
Reno Eye Institute,
the TMJ and Sleep Therapy Center of Reno,
Arbor's Memory Care,
and Senior Care Plus. Truly, on behalf of our cast and crew, thank you everyone for inspiring all of us at every age to be aging and awesome. See you next weekend.